Alright, I'm gonna settle this debate once and for all, because quite frankly, I am sick of seeing this. Why do people have absolutely zero faith in Respawn to make Titanfall 3? Now, I'm not completely oblivious. I understand that there is a large amount of controversy about Respawn's treatment of Titanfall 2. And I am one of those people who agree that Respawn needed to handle things better. But despite all of that, I would still not want anyone else to make Titanfall 3. Oh, but Respawn doesn't care about their games anymore. They don't care what the people want. They would destroy the franchise. They aren't the same people they used to be. Now, I'm sure you have all heard this argument be thrown around. So many people, Titanfall fans or not, do not trust Respawn to make Titanfall 3. But here's the thing though, whether you want to admit this or not, Respawn are an amazing team of developers with one passion, and that is to deliver on amazing experiences for all their games. And that one passion has not changed from Titanfall to Apex Legends. Respawn's commitment to delivering amazing games is absolute. Now, this is an argument that likes to be thrown around a lot. The same people who worked on Titanfall 2 no longer work for Respawn. So, by logical conclusion, Titanfall 3 is not going to be as good as the original Titanfall games? Do people not know that the crew that worked on the original Titanfall, not all of them went on to work on the sequel? And yet, I would argue that Titanfall 2 was leagues better than the original. Do people not realize that the developers that worked on Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal weren't the same developers that worked on the original in 1993? Do you understand what I'm saying here? Sure, the people that work at Respawn are different, but their ideology, their passion, has not changed. This is honestly just such a stupid argument, and I can't believe how many times I've seen it. Just because different people work at Respawn now doesn't mean they're not holding all their games accountable for meeting that high level standard they've come to set over the years. It's ridiculous. Everything Respawn has made up to this point has been an absolute success, and there is no arguing against that. Critic scores show this, and audience scores show this. There is a universal agreement that Respawn are good developers, and they really are. Even someone like me, who has no interest in playing Apex Legends, can see its objectively good qualities and the amount of time and effort Respawn puts into the game. The fact that Respawn is honestly being compared to companies like BioWare, Activision, and Blizzard is just completely insane. Respawn has shown all their games an incredible amount of love, whether it's Titanfall, Apex Legends, or even Star Wars now. Respawn has not made a game that hasn't met those incredibly high standards. So the fact that there are some people who are saying that Titanfall 3 would only aim to milk off of the success from the Titanfall franchise and not actually have any love and care put into it like the last two games were, completely invalidated. It is based on nothing. It astounds me, honestly. It astounds me how people manage to jump to this conclusion that Respawn are terrible developers that don't care for any of their games. And you want to know why that is? They're looking solely at the issues revolving around Titanfall, around the hackers and the DDoS and Respawn's lack of action. Listen, I'm not saying Respawn is completely off the hook. They really needed to be more open and honest with us, and I will agree to that. But let me tell you something. Respawn are not responsible for destroying Titanfall. It is the work of unfortunate timing and hackers. And the fact that people honestly expected Respawn to drop everything to devote all of their time and resources to fixing this problem that could potentially take up to several months only to please a minority of their fan base is completely absurd. It is nothing more than an unfortunate situation that had to happen to Respawn. Please stop using this as an excuse to discourage people from the idea of Titanfall 3. There shouldn't be a doubt in anybody's mind whether or not Respawn is capable enough to make Titanfall 3. The real concern people should be having is, will they make Titanfall 3? Not should they, because yes, they should. They should absolutely make a Titanfall 3. The concern that people should be having is, will they make Titanfall 3? Okay, look, I didn't mean to come across aggressive in this video. I'm not being aggressive towards anybody. I don't want to be hostile. I don't want to spread even more negativity around. I may have come across that way, but that is only because this is just a topic I am really passionate about. So, I do apologize for any yelling that I may have done. But I assure you, all I want to see is this community think positively for a change. So, please stop saying that Respawn isn't capable of making a Titanfall 3. They are 100% capable. It's just a question of, will they make Titanfall 3? Anyway, this has been a short video. I didn't exactly plan it. I had a much more thought out and scripted version of this video planned, and I'll probably still end up publishing that later in the week, maybe next week even. But I really just wanted to get this message out there as quickly as possible. So, until next time, this is Agent Mav, signing off.